Good morning. Thank you for joining us, and I am glad that you are here. What I would like you to do is check out your space, see if there's anything you need to add or take away from your space. You can add a journal, you can take away a journal, you can have whatever you would like around you. Um, if you do have a blanket or books or pillows, feel free to bring those around you so that you have them as props if they um, sound right during this practice. Uh, Before we get started, I would like to thank the United Way of Norman through the Innovation Grant. I am able to be here on your screen with you, and also because the Virtue Center believed in this idea and helped me find a way to bring it to you. So, I'm Tessa. I'll be the one guiding you today. And again, that I am just guiding you. So really focus on what your body needs. I'll give you different options. If I give you an option, if I give you options and they don't sound good, don't do them. Ultimately, listen to you and your body. Um, and we're just here to explore with curiosity. My dog will be joining us every so often, and her name's Luna. So to start today, we're actually going to start on our back. So go ahead and move to your back, and you can leave your feet on the ground like mine are with my knees bent. And I actually have my ankles separated and my knees folding in together. So my legs are making a triangle or an upside down V. And as we lay here, begin to deepen your breath with long inhales, maybe counting to 4, longer exhales, trying to count to 7. And as we're here, bringing awareness to our breath, I also want you to start becoming aware of what you're feeling in your body. Do you feel tightness somewhere? Are you sore? Do you feel tension? Just become an observer of what's going on in your body and how you are feeling. We'll be here for another minute. If your legs are straight, on your next inhale, bring the soles of your feet up near your set bones, bending your knees and placing your feet on the ground. Just adding some movements here for the body. What I would like you to do is keep your left foot on the ground and take your right foot across your left knee. So making a figure four position. And breathe. Not needing to feel a deep, heavy stretch here for your hips or the back of your legs. This is just more of a passive stretch. Still breathing. Go ahead and uncross your right ankle and place your left ankle over your right knee. Doing the same thing on the other side. Still focused in on our breath. Go ahead and uncross your left leg. Extend your right leg straight out in front of you. And then bend your left knee towards your left armpit. Interlacing your fingers and grabbing your shin or the back of your thigh. Pulling your knee towards your armpit. This doesn't need to be the deepest variation of this pose for you. Just find the stretch that feels good this morning, bringing awareness to your left hip. Release the grip that you have on your leg, but take your right hand to the outside of your left knee, and then bring your left knee across your body and drop it towards the ground. So here, this is a good time if you have a stack of books or a block to be able to put your knee on. This is a twist here, or if putting your knee down to the ground is uncomfortable, you can place your foot on the ground. On your inhale, bring your knee back to the other side of your body, to the left side, and pull your knee in for 2 breaths here. One more breath. On your inhale, lift your leg up to the ceiling and then slowly lower it down with control all the way back down to the ground. Pausing here for a moment just to feel the difference in our bodies here. Are you feeling a difference in your right side and left side after stretching the left side? Or are they feeling the same now? Just taking a moment and being an observer of what you're feeling. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Last breath. On your next inhale, bring your right knee towards your right armpit, interlacing your fingers onto your shin or placing them onto your thigh. Gently bringing your knee towards your armpit here. Again, not needing to be in the deepest variation of this pose for you, just bringing awareness. And Luna just drank out of my water. That was mine. On your next exhale, bring your right knee across your body for the twist. Again, you can place your knee all the way to the ground. You can use a block for your knee. You can even place your foot on the ground and not your entire leg. It's your choice. Finding the twist that works for you today. On your inhale, bring your knee back over to the right side of your space and then gently bring it in towards your armpit for 3 breaths. One more. Go ahead and straighten your leg up to the ceiling on your exhale and then slowly lower it all the way down to the ground with control. From here, bring both knees towards your chest. You can place your hands right under your knees on your shins, pulling your knees towards your chest, or you can place them behind your knee on your thigh. Just pulling them towards your chest. Breathe. All right, from here, we're gonna roll up to a seated position. So, or you can roll over to your side and just push yourself up to a seated position. But if you'd like to try to roll, what we'll do is we're gonna have to get some momentum. So put your hands behind your, on your thighs, and you'll roll back, roll up, roll 3 times, and then try to hold on your set bones. Just adding a little bit of an ab workout there, and then just release back down. If that does not sound fun, don't do it. Just come up to a seated position on your space. All right, from here, just cross your legs however you would like. I don't have, well, I just have them kind of parallel in front. And so if this is where you want to be, that's totally fine. If this is uncomfortable for you, feel free to get pillows or blankets and put under your knee to help release the pressure in the knee, especially if you are feeling pressure in the knee. Find something to put under your knee that will just alleviate that pressure. If you want to try a different variation for these stretches, go ahead and place, it will be a deeper variation for double pigeon. So your left shin will be parallel to the top of your space, and then you place your right ankle on top of your left knee. So you're stacking your legs here. So you can do this. This just gives you a little bit of a deeper stretch in this. So what I'd like you to do is drop your shoulders down your back, elongate your spine, and then just find the stretch that works for you this morning. We're not going to our deepest variation, just go to about 70% where you feel like you can release into the pose. And as we're here, I want you to use your breath to try to relieve the tension that you feel. Slowly go ahead and walk your hands back. Unwind your legs. Place the soles of your feet on the ground and then just move your knees from side to side if that feels good. If it doesn't, don't do it. All right, stretching the other side. So if you would like, if you were just sitting cross-legged like I was, put the opposite leg closer to your body than the last one was. If you were doing double pigeon, go ahead and put your right shin parallel to the top of the mat and then place your left leg over your right leg. Again, finding the stretch that suits you today, which may mean just sitting in this position. It is what feels good in your hips, rolling our shoulders down our back, and using our breath to explore with curiosity what feels good today. And breathe. When you are ready, slowly begin to bring yourself out of the position, out of the stretch, moving your body however you need to, slowly. Maybe moving your hips from side to side. Now we're gonna stretch. Sorry. Now we're gonna stretch our, I don't know what's happening with my voice. There we go. Um, too bad I can't drink my water since Luna drank out of it. We're gonna start stretching our neck. So find a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you today. So we're gonna stretch our upper body here. And just begin to make circles with your head. They can be fast or slow. Switch directions. Go ahead and bring your head to a neutral position. Now making circles with our shoulders, bringing them up to our ears and then dropping them to the ground. Again, these can be as fast or as slow as you would like. Switching directions. And dropping your shoulders all the way down to the ground and leaving them there. From here, place your left hand down to the ground and reach your right arm over your head. Finding the stretch that suits you here in your right side of your body. Sometimes I like to actually, instead of keeping my chest just straight forward, I like to open it up to the sky. I find that variation satisfying at times. Do what you would like. You can look up to the sky, you can look down to the ground, whatever feels good. Then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, switch sides. Luna has found a bug to chase. It's quite funny. Probably not for the bug. Then inhale, come back to center. From here, what I would like you to do is we'll be doing a variation of cat-cow. I'm actually going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm talking about. So if you know how to do cat-cow and you feel comfortable doing it on all fours, feel free to do it that way. But you can also do it the way I'm going to do it. So what we'll do here is this will be our cow. So my spine straight, shoulders over my hips. And then for cat, you'll exhale, push the navel back and round your spine like a cat. Like, you know, when a cat gets scared and it's like, okay, I don't know if a cat really arches its back. Well, I know we draw pictures that they do, but anyway, the thoughts of Tessa on a Friday morning. So go ahead and we'll do that on our inhales and exhales. So inhale, we'll move to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. And now I just want to move you to move with your own breath. And if you need to add more movement, so like moving your spine, more of like a circle, feel free to do that. Just going back and forth is your jam today, feel free to do that. Two more breaths here. Come to stillness for a minute. Well, not a minute, we'll be here for 3 breaths. Feeling what it's like to be us in this moment. Observing what we're feeling in the body. All right, let's go ahead and move back down to our backs. Doing some more twisting down here. It just sounds good this morning to do twists on the ground versus seated. If you want to do them in a seated position, feel free to do that. Once you make it to the ground, begin to stretch your arms above your head and stretch your feet far from your body, trying to pull yourself in both directions like we just woke up. Nice big stretch, but we're also breathing, doing the stretch. Keep your arms above your head and take your feet towards the left side of the mat or your space, and you can cross your right ankle over your left ankle if you'd like, and then move your left upper body, or move your upper body to the left side. So basically we're making a moon here. I see a banana, whatever you want to be today. Or if you think of something different than what I said and you want to be that, be that. But just stretching, feeling the stretch on our entire right side of our body. You can leave your hands above your head or you can take them down if that's not comfortable for you. Still connected with our breath, keeping long inhales, long exhales. On your inhale, slowly unwind, bringing your upper body back to the middle, uncrossing your legs, and bringing your feet back to center. Take a few breaths here. Today, it's not about moving slow, or moving fast. It's about moving slow and intentionally. When you're ready, you can begin to take your legs over to the right side of your space, maybe crossing your left leg over your right leg. Your upper body moves as well, finding the stretch for this side, knowing that it may look different. And when you're ready, bringing your body back to center, and winding. Then inhale, place your soles of your feet down to the ground. And for this twist, what we'll do is we'll drop our legs to the right side and we are going to lift our hips up and kind of stack your hips. They don't have to be perfectly stacked. And then your arms come out into a T. And from here, you can keep your legs bent if you would like. You can straighten them. You can bend one, you can straighten one. Whatever feels good for this twist. And if you'd like to, you can either look at the sky to the left or right side, whatever feels good again for this stretch. Finding the stretch that you need, whether it's more focused on the lower back, upper back, or even on your left hip. That's where I'm feeling mine today. And when you're ready, slowly bring your legs back to center on your inhale, and then on an exhale, just drop them over to the other side, finding the stretch that works for you on the other side. Which it may look different than the side that you just did, and that's okay. On your inhale, slowly bring your legs back to center. And you can leave your legs up if you'd like, or you can stretch them out long. What we'll do here is actually move into a self neck massage. So here, you'll take your right arm or right hand and just begin to push onto your left neck and shoulder. You can move your head towards the right. You can also just move your head to the right and feel a stretch in that left side neck if you do not want to relieve some of that tension with your right hand. Just make sure to breathe here. And then bring your head back to center. And what I'd like you to do is take your left and right fingers and just begin to push. Start on the top of your head, so where your forehead is, and just begin to move your fingers along the outside of your face, down your jaw, feeling those different sensations on your face, and maybe even using your hands to make little circles. Just anything to try to maybe relax any tension that you have in your face. If you notice the jaw is holding a lot of tension, feel free to stay there and give yourself some attention, or even pushing on your temples or your third eye. So just basically trying to help your face feel a little better. If your hands are on your jaw, slowly move them up towards your head. And then as you get to your head and your hairline, just take your hands and start scratching your head. Just feeling this. And then when you're done scratching your head, take your hands or just like your pointer fingers and rub behind your ears. And then from here, you can start to either use your right hand or your left hand to rub your right shoulder, turning your head towards the left side of your space. And when you're done, go ahead and come back to a neutral position. And from here, straighten your legs if they've been bent like mine were. Moving into Shavasana, the final resting pose of class. Maybe doing a big stretch before you do it. Whatever feels right. Hopefully you're feeling a little less tense than the beginning of class. Feeling a bit more relaxed. So as we're laying here in Shavasana with our feet separated and our feet are falling out, we're not holding them up. You can wiggle your hips into the ground, finding what feels good. The arch of your lower back probably won't be touching the ground. I can fit my entire hand between the ground and my lower back. Don't try to get your lower back on the ground unless it's just naturally doing that for you. Don't worry about it. Shoulders are rolling down the back, finding that good position that's comfortable. Your hands are out wide, not touching anything. So if anything right now is like touching your body, like you're touching your phone or you're touching your water bottle, go ahead and move it out of the way and just let your body not be around anything. If you would like to, this is a good time to use a blanket to put on you, especially if you have a weighted blanket. That might feel real good here at the end of practice to put that on you. If you don't, that's okay. You don't have to do it. And your eyes can be open or closed. If they are open, just take a soft gaze towards the ceiling or towards the upper part of your space. And as we're here, just begin to allow your breath to become natural, allowing it to rise and fall in a rhythmic way. And thoughts will enter your mind, and that's okay. Just ask them to pass in a kind way. And as you're here, just remember allowing the earth to hold you here. You are completely supported. Feel that. Feel the support the earth is giving you at every point of your body that's being touched by the earth and held by the earth. And now I'm going to not talk to you for the next 4 minutes, allowing you to find the relaxation you need today. I want to encourage you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you would like. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the class and say namaste, but you stay exactly where you are for exactly how long you would like to. A card I pulled today at the end of practice that I just wanted to share with you is the power of good. You need never lose the faith in the power of good. You need never lose faith in how much you can accomplish as an independent and inspired individual in this world. You need never believe that you are alone or without divine protection. You need never fear evil. Just that I'd pass that along. Thank you for joining me today in your practice. At the end of every practice, we honor ourselves in the practice of yoga by saying namaste, which means the light and divine in me recognizes and honors the divine and light in each of you. And I do. Namaste. If you are here for an SIA, go ahead and write down the word namaste. And again, thank you for showing up and sharing space with me, and to the United Way of Norman for allowing me to bring this to you and the Virtue Center. Follow us and the United Way on social media. Send us any questions, comments, or concerns, and also check in to see how we can help you and maybe how you can help us as well. Thank you. Have a day.